Hi. I have a little story for you about an embarrassing moment when I was a working adult. Situations in my life just sort of pushed me forward by what was available more so than what I might have chosen as a career path. So I rose in the ranks and worked for some muckety-mucks in places where you have to dress up in the office. And one of the promotions that I had gotten was for the senior VP of something. The building was fairly new, so we all move in. Now mind you, these women are dressing like it's a competition. So I always got dolled up for work, and this one particular day, you have to understand that just like anything else, this building was basically a square laid out with cube farms, but because I worked for a muckety-muck, I had an office along the edge where the windows were. But things being, construction, the bathrooms and whatnot for the entire floor were large, but they were all centrally located, keep the plumbing together, etc. So this one day, I gather up the mail and whatever I have to do, and I visit the ladies' room somewhere in my rounds. And I came out and I headed to across the floors, mind you, the aisleways, but there's people sitting on phones. There's a bank of phone tellers. And I did something and I came back, and I'm about halfway back to a certain point, and I hear this Frank's secretary, Janine, who, she's a nice girl, but what a pain in the ass. And I hear, "Karen." Now I pretend I didn't hear her. I keep right on walking. "Karen! Karen!" Like, shit, I can't avoid her anymore. Okay, I stopped and I turned around and I said, "Hi, Janine, what can I do for you?" And she grabs my shoulders and spins me back around. I said, "What in the hell is wrong with you?" And then I see the two girls kneeling, doing some filing over here with their eyes really big. Once she spun me around, she reached up and pulled the back of my skirt out of my belt. Thankfully, probably the only reason that really happened is because it was a great big full round skirt that just hung there. So it must have been draping. And she pulled it out and I went, "Oh, thanks, Janine." And she walked away, and I looked at the other two who were kind of friends of mine, and I said, "All right, how bad was it?" And they both went, "How bad was it?" And the one named Kathy finally looked at me and she said, "Well, let me just say this. You have got great legs." So oh well, it's too late now. And I walked across and I looked every one of them. If they put their head down, I knew they had seen it.